Today's story comes with a little proof of stake. I know, I'm hilarious, but stay with me because this is one of the most important examples of the roadmap I have shown you yet, and I also apologize in advance for butchering the Brazilian and Bolivian language. In Brazil, a dairy farmer in Paraná took 10 cows worth approximately 120,000 Brazilian reais and used them as collateral for a farm credit note registered on B3, Brazilian's main stock exchange, the first time livestock has ever been treated as an exchange-registered collateral in the country. How did they pull that off? Every cow wears a CalMed smart collar, tracking health, location, activity, and behavior in real time. That data is converted into a unique encrypted digital identity linked directly to the credit contract. The cow has a digital ID, a verifiable cryptographically secured identity that makes it bankable. Now, let me connect this to the Deep Shift series. In episode 5, I showed you that the sensors would be embedded in everything. In episode 11, I showed you that the blockchain will become the infrastructure for how value moves. In episode 12, I showed you the sharing economy separating ownership from access. Cattle in Brazil just proved all three of those shifts are real. The cow stays on the farm. The farmer still owns it. But now a bank in a city can verify in real time that the collateral is alive, healthy, and accounted for without ever visiting the farm, without ever touching the animal. Physical asset, digital identity, continuous verification. And in Switzerland, a company called Finca issued tokens that gives holders fractional rights to revenue generated by 4,300 head cattle ranchers in Bolivia. 3,200 hectares, audited financial reports. You can visit the property, but you do not own the land. You do not own the animal. You own a claim on the cash flows that animals produce. Remember what I said in episode 12. Own nothing. Access to everything. Now here's the part I need you to pay close attention to. CalMed already monitors 100,000 dairy cows across more than 1,000 farms. That monitored herd is valued at over 2 billion Brazilian reais. Each animal has unique digital identity, tracked, verified, cryptographically secured, linked to contracts, credit notes, and capital markets. Now, I want you to zoom out and see the board. I have been telling you for years that the roadmap was already written, that everything in the fourth industrial revolution is playing out exactly as documented. And I want you to notice something. When you go to the DMV, they assigned you a number. This could be a driver's license, right? A unique identifier linked to your identity, your location, your history, and your behavior tracked in government databases, used to determine your access to services, your creditworthiness, and your legal standing. Now, look at the cows. Unique digital identity tracked in real time, linked to their economic value, used to determine their creditworthiness as collateral. The difference between you and the cattle is getting smaller, not because you are being dehumanized, because the same digital infrastructure that makes a cow bankable is being applied to every asset that moves through the global economy, including you. This is not a conspiracy. This is the roadmap. We're getting more digital, not less. Every physical thing gets a digital layer. Every digital layer becomes a data stream. Every data stream becomes a decision-making tool for someone higher up on the chain. You are not a decision maker, but you can see what decision makers are doing, and you can position yourself accordingly. So comment strategy or DM me strategy, and I'll send you the free 2030 access map directly to your DMs. As I always say, the roadmap was already written. Understanding how deep we are in it is